Okay, hello AP Environmental Science students. I recently found out that some students are having trouble getting the Learnerator.com website to work the way they think it should. So I'll show you how I would set up an account and get logged into the class and all of that. So if you click on sign in, you'll want to register. I'll pretend like I'm not a teacher. And my email, that's one of my email addresses, but don't write to me there because I hardly ever check it. I'll make my username my first and last name, although it doesn't really matter too much what I'm going to put. And I'll put a password in here twice and click register. And it should take me to where I get a registration confirmation. So I'm going to, let's see, yes, I'll save this password. And then I'll go to my email account and find this and get the confirmation code. I'll pause here for a second so I can do that. Alright, so I have my confirmation code. I'm going to paste it in there. You'll have a different code, I'm sure. And here I am. So my next step is to join a class. And I gave you a couple of codes for joining a class, and I don't have those off the top of my head, so I'm going to show you how to do that, but I got to go get one of the codes. So here I am at avon-schools.org, and I'm going to find my website by going to the high school page, AHS staff, scroll down to Kern, open up the APES files. And in the extra study materials section, you should find the information about Learnerator. And here it is. And I don't have the codes in there. Great. Well, I sent the codes. I put the codes on the board, so hopefully you've got that. I'll put them on here too. Oh, wait. Here are the instructions for upgrading. I gave you a code to upgrade as well, so we'll do that too. Hang on. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put the codes in here so you can see them. So we're going to click on join a class, and we're going to put in your information. So I'll put in my first and last name, and we're going to put Avon High School. Let's see. And we need to find the correct Avon High School because there's a few of them. That's us right there. And we'll click Save Changes. And I'm going to click Join a Class again, so now it knows which school I'm involved with, but it doesn't know which class I want to join. If you are in period 3, you're going to put capital C, capital K, 7, capital C, capital Y, capital Y, capital Z, 8. And I've enrolled successfully. If you had period 7, you would have, again, the letters are all capital. It's F, J, V, G, X, 3, Y, D. And again, you can check that out at school if you forget. So I have enrolled in a class successfully. It's called P3 APES, AP Environmental Science, so that makes sense. The other thing I'm going to do before I start is click on Upgrade. You have a free upgrade code, which I gave you in class, and I'm actually not going to show you that part because I have a limited number of free upgrades that I'm allowed to give out, and so I don't want anyone on earth seeing this video to try to use those. So you should have gotten that in class. It is a 4-digit number with an underscore and then 7 letters and an underscore and another 4-digit number. So if you don't know which one I'm talking about, you can look it up at school or ask me at school or send me an email or something. So to do the upgrade code, I'm going to go to, I clicked on upgrade, and basically you have to pay for an upgrade usually, but we get to do that for free. So I'm going to click on AP Exams and choose AP Environmental Science to say this is the one that I would like to choose. And I'm going to enter the coupon code here and then click apply. And I'm actually not going to show you that part because, like I said, I don't want to give away too many of those codes. Okay, so I put the coupon code in the box and clicked apply and then went through the checkout process, and I did not have to put any credit card information or anything, and it said purchase successful. So I got an octopus, alien, and an astronaut. Alright. So the upgrade is valid for a year, and I have full access. So now, if I go to my dashboard, this is what I'll see normally when I go to the website and log in. And it says, you have not started any subjects yet. So now I have to start a subject. And it's not going to tell me which subject I have to start because I could really do any of them. So I'll hit courses again. And find AP Environmental Science and say study. And here I am. And as soon as I start any of these sections, answering any of the questions for any of these sections, then I will have started the course and it will automatically show up for me. So then it's easy to find. So let's start with, you should be doing earth science concepts, global water, soil, agriculture, and mining, I think are the ones I assigned. So we'll start with earth science concepts. And we click over and it gives us question 1, which of the following causes seasonal variability in temperature and precipitation? I'm going to say, let's see, rotation, moon phase, tilt of Earth's axis, that sounds right. Variation of energy from the sun, not so much. Solar revolutions, okay. So then I'll hit submit. And it said I got it correct. There's an explanation here. It tells what are the common wrong answers in case I want to know that. If I get it wrong on the first try, then I couldn't go back and fix it. So if I want to, let's get the next question wrong and see what happens. I'll show you what that does. So I'm going to hit next to go to the next question, although over here I could have just jumped around if I wanted to. So this one, what type of fault is pictured above? I think this is a normal fault, but I'm going to say strike slip. Strike slip faults are also known as conservative boundaries or transform faults. So that's not what we're looking at here. We're looking at a normal fault. But I'm going to go ahead and choose the wrong answer so you can see what happens. I will hit submit. And it says incorrect. The correct answer was B. It gives an explanation. And now I can't go back to that question and try again. But this is my first try. Reset topic is an option here eventually, but you have to complete all the questions in this topic before you can reset. So now I have one question right, which you'll be given points for in class. One question wrong, which I would not be given points for, and then I'm going to go through and answer all the questions, and if I wanted to improve my score, once I've answered all the questions in this section, I could hit reset topic and try again. And you're welcome to try as many times as you want to get the best score that you can. Of course, it depends on how much time you have. And the expectation, again, is that you will do 50% of the questions that I assigned. If you do more than that, that's extra credit. If you get more questions right than 50% of what I assigned, you get extra credit. Okay, so that's it. I'll show you one more time here. If you want to see, I will log out and log back in so you can see what it looks like now that we've got the account all set up. So now when I sign in, I'm not going to register, I'm just going to sign directly in. And let's hope I remember my password. I suppose you could sign in with Facebook. I haven't tried that before. Yes, save that password. Okay, so here I have all my information, and if I click on period 3 environmental science class, I can see that I'm currently in 3rd place, and a lot of people have signed in but haven't started doing questions and that sort of thing. Then I can click on my personal dashboard, and it says the subjects that I've started here are just AP Environmental Science, and I've done 2 out of 599 questions. And when I click on that, then it goes to my list of questions that I can do. So now that I've started a course, that already will show up. Any other courses that you want to do, if you do it without the upgrade, let's say we wanted to do AP Art History. Sounds interesting. You would find that some of the questions are locked. And so here, if I wanted to click on this D for difficult prehistoric art forms question, it says this question is only accessible if you upgrade for the subject. And you can use, if you are in AP Art History and you like the program, you can use that upgrade code that I gave you for a 10% discount. So if we wanted to upgrade for this class, it would be, I don't know, $23. And then if you upgrade for more than one extra class, then it's cheaper per new class that you add and that sort of thing. And again, you'd put your coupon code in here, click apply, click complete checkout, and you'd be ready to go, and you'd get 10% off if you wanted to do that. So if you have any questions, let me know, but hopefully that's a good guide in getting you started on using Learnerator.